It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers leader at quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Buccaneers and the Eagles, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down. And the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
Throwing to start this game. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They go play action here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Here's the option, give to White. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So we start our game up. The Buccaneers. Back to the air, following the pick 6. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He's on the move. Connects with the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll throw it again. Flush it, and they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does it...
The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Rolling left, buying some time. Completes this one to Otton. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Pass play coming here. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it! And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on 1st. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hauled in by Godwin. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. This throw is caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Escapes the pocket. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. To throw here on 1st down. Throwing on the run, deep down. He's got it deep downfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Back to pass on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's into the hands of Wright. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, a run for White. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. To the air now on 1st and 10. He takes it himself. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it again. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Escapes out to the left. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. This, our last play of the quarter. 2nd and 10 now. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Airing it out to start this drive. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! Sidney Brown makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is...
He'll look to throw it. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Setting up to pass. Flush down out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.